Broadcasting live to the world, the Kart Racing Network.
And Mitch Goldfarb. Row 7, Gianfranco Mazzaferro and Austin Versteeg. On row 8, Javier Gonzalez and Luke Sullivan. Row 9, Kyle Kirkwood and Pedro Cardozo. Couple of very quick drivers. Kirkwood, Cardozo, and Sullivan all starting well back. If they can work together, you may see them fighting their way to the front of the field. Row 10, David Alavia and McKay Snow. Row 11, Michael McCarthy and Yuri Vieps. Row 12, Austin Alborn alongside Adam Martin. Row 13, Thomas Preining and Ignacio Salvucci. Row 14, Ruben Groulet and Reines van Kamphout, as we are now underway and racing. Into turn number 1. Aggressive. 2-3 wide. Selican has some trouble getting forward bite, but he gets a pretty good start. Selican now up into the top of probably 13 or 14 drivers. One of them hardcore up on top of the curb. The other driver shoveled to the outside. Not much luck there. That one driver, not his fault, got shuffled to the outside of the racetrack. So we are now rolling here. Drivers settling into this opening lap. Always an aggressive run. These drivers trying to find a little more place on the race, a couple more spots early. They'll work their way down the back straightaway for the first time. 2-driver breakaway out front. Correa, I believe, and Rojero. We'll get a better look. I'll give you the top 10 the first time they come down through. Here they come. Junior Max coming across the line. Correa, rather, it's Rojero now out front. Correa into second. She was able to get by. So Rojero leads. Correa in second. Zhu runs in third. Hemprek in fourth. Garrison fifth. Kingsley sixth. Rocha now seventh. Habsburg in eighth. Brooks ninth. And Trenton Estep up in the 10th spot. Look at this one group of drivers right here. The 228 of Kirkwood. The 203 of Selican. Currently in 14th and 15th. They'll be looking to find some speed moving forward here. Once again, welcoming everyone here to the last couple races of the day live on kartracingnetwork.com. You can get all the information you want on Go Rotax at gorotax.com. And right now it's Ashley Rojero out into the early lead. OGP looking to try to get another victory here. They already logged one earlier today. Just a race ago. Great run in that senior category. Oliver Askew scoring the win, and Rojero now out front ahead of Correa. Blaine Rocha on the move as well. He's now up into 6th spot. Rocha already part of Team USA. Rocha winning the Challenge of the Americas in the junior category. Juan Manuel Correa from the Grand Nationals already qualified. Rojero qualified as well, the runner-up of the Nationals. Luke Sullivan getting his Team USA ticket from the Can-Am Karting Challenge. And Thomas Issa, who will run with Team Jamaica, the winner of the Florida Winter Tour. Guan Yu Zhu now with the fast lap of the race of 58.789, running in that 3rd position, right behind Juan Manuel Correa. Onto the straightaway now comes Rojero. 0.483 the gap last time by. It is certainly shrinking as Correa now closing up. Hemprek in the 222 right there. Rocha continues to try to charge in 6th position. Kirkwood already to 9th. The 228 of Kyle Kirkwood. He's got to race his way into a victory here if he wants to go to the Grand Finals this year. He currently runs in the 9th position. The top of the weekend, he was one of the drivers to beat, but issues in the heat races pushed him to the tail of the field. And as I said, Kirkwood starting well down the order in 17th after a minor recovery in the pre-final this morning. Rojero's lead down to just 0.3 of a second. They have a 3-driver breakaway as they are pretty much, I want to say, over a second, maybe a second and a bit ahead. New leader, though. Just as I said it, here comes Correa. Juan Manuel Correa in the 286 diving to the inside. As it stands right now, if either Correa or Rojero can win this, it'll be Ryan Norberg unofficially winning from the Grand Nationals. Here's a good replay of the pass Typical replay that we've seen. Good move to the inside. Ownership of the apex. Rojero let it happen early. Tucked back in to make sure she didn't lose second from Zhu as well. So a good pass for Correa and a wise move by Rojero to not try to overthink it or over-defend. They're going to try to work to see if they can't pull away from Zhu now. Guan Yu Zhu in the third position, watching these two drivers out front slowly stretch away by maybe 3 lengths. Leaders working their way down the front straightaway again here. 5 laps down, 10 to go. Long way still to go here. Kirkwood now up into 7th. Kyle Kirkwood to 7th, 58.649. Almost one of the fastest drivers on the track. That wasn't even his quickest lap. 58.536 as fast as he is the quickest driver on the racetrack. Kirkwood behind now by 3.7 seconds. He is in 7th position here. Kyle Kirkwood. What a great race thus far. He's got to keep working his way forward. Next up for Kirkwood, both Austin Garrison and Jeff Kingsley. He's going to need those leaders to start battling if he has any shot at it. Kirkwood working his way onto the back straightaway right now. We'll try to watch that. There's Kirkwood right here. There's the battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Kirkwood, third driver in the row there. The leader, Kingsley in the number 216. Kirkwood, a little bit of contact in the behind as Rocha gets into the back of Kirkwood. These guys are getting super aggressive here right now. Kirkwood trying to find a way by Austin Garrison in the 292. Following that battle, Kirkwood aggressive to the inside. He's going to let him go back by, I believe. Good move for Kirkwood, a little bit of contact there, but he allowed Garrison to go back through. You can see him point him back through here after contact at the apex. This time, though, into 5. Kirkwood takes it. Rocha's going to follow him through. But they're fighting. This is going to give Kirkwood a chance to stretch away. Indeed, Rocha was on the outside of 6, and that hurt both Garrison and Rocha and has allowed Kirkwood to pull away a little bit. There's your lead trio. There's 4th, and there's Kirkwood. What a great run for Kyle Kirkwood here today. Luke Selican into the top 10 as well. He's now into 10th position, turning pretty good laps, putting pressure now on Christian Munoz. That's the battle right now for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Kingsley runs the 4th in the number 216. Kirkwood. Now what happened then to the driver who was? That was Habsburg, I believe. Kirkwood now into the 5th spot. We lost the 4th place driver. Very far back of the racetrack, we have a driver slowing. We're not on it obviously with the screen, but we can see from here we had a driver lot. We lost a driver in 4th. So that puts Kingsley to 4th, Kirkwood up to 5th. Correa, 58.3. Rojero, 58.3 as well. They're trying to stretch away from Zhu. They have a half a second on him. Here comes the pass for the lead. Pass for the lead. There comes Rojero back to P1. Man, hard for us to figure out which race we want to watch here right now. Do we want to watch P1 or do we want to watch the fight for 4th? They just keep going back and forth. Correa retakes it coming into turn 1. This has allowed Guan Yu Zhu to get back into it, though. You know what? Kirkwood wants him to keep racing as well. 58.6 last time by for Kirkwood. He's the same times as the leader. Kirkwood needs to turn it up, though. He's right there with Kingsley. Jeff Kingsley having a great run. The young Canadian driver on the Tony Kart running P4. 243 at Cardozo off the racetrack here in turn number 1. He was one of our front runners earlier in the weekend. He, too, finds himself at the very tail of the field. Top 3 drivers rolling down the back chute. 7 laps remaining here in Junior Max. 7 laps to go. Drivers continued to attack the turn 11 chicane. Kyle Kirkwood has finally been able to get the pass. We're still watching this battle for 3rd, but Kirkwood has now got by Kingsley. You'll see him in the back part of the shot there. As Kirkwood now into 4th. Now it's about watching lap times. We only have 6 laps remaining. He's back by 4. He'd have to be over a half a second quicker lap to have a chance at catching the leaders. Kirkwood, though, putting in an amazing run today. Starting 17th, now runs in 4th. What a drive for Kyle Kirkwood. Fight for the lead continues to be a good one. 3rd place back by just maybe 3 or 4 kart lengths now. Correa and Rogero 1st and 2nd at the Grand Nationals. Will it finish the same here, or will Rogero be able to step to the top end, the top step on the podium? 5 to go this time by. A handful of laps remaining. 58.5 Correa, 58.5 Rogero, 58.6 Zhu, 58.4 Kirkwood. There's that lead shot coming through turn number 2. Rogero settling in, knowing they're trying to pull away from Zhu a little bit. They want to make it a 2-driver battle here. They were quicker by about 1/10 of a second last lap. The 2 young pilots looking very good. Juan Manuel Correa and Ashley Rogero. Really attacking the curbing over there. Back onto the straightaway. That was coming through turn 9. This is through 10. They both in unison look over their right shoulders to see the gap that they have right now on Zhu. As it stands here right now, folks, we're going to watch these drivers work their way through turn number 1. Get a good shot of them coming through 1 here, right at you there. Give you a full field shot. Looking great coming through. Want to let you know that as it stands right now, all 3 of the drivers here have already qualified through. So I believe if any of the top 3 drivers win this, the victory, rather the Team USA position, is going to go to Ryan Norberg. So Ryan Norberg was 3rd at the Grand Nationals. If either Correa or Rogero or even Zhu win, it will be Ryan Norberg. Guan Yu Zhu winning his ticket at the Euro Challenge, which is at the very top of the hierarchy in terms of where you get to use your tickets. So it will be Ryan Norberg. Any of these 3 drivers win, and Ryan Norberg is going to be part of Team USA. Kirkwood turns his fast lap of the race, a 58.482, still 4.5 seconds back, but nonetheless an impressive drive for Kyle Kirkwood today as he has worked his way from 17th up to 4th. Correa, Rogero, and Zhu, though, into it right now. Correa with a little bit of an advantage as they work their way out of turn number 7. Just 3 laps remaining, 2 to go next time by. This is going to come down to a 2-driver fight for the victory here. Correa versus Rogero, as they've been able to pull enough of a gap, almost a full second now, over Zhu. 0.916 the gap between 2nd and 3rd. Rogero trying to get herself in the position to challenge for the race win. Coming down the back straightaway now. It's still 2 to go. Rogero right on the rear bumper of Correa. Everything clean and green down the back straightaway. Rogero showing ultimate patience, waiting for her opportunity to get by. They'll see the 1 to go this time by. Last lap board big shown to our drivers here in Junior. Final lap for the Junior Max Pan Am Challenge final. What's Rogero got up her sleeve? What's the trick? Where's she going to find a way by? Will it be a back straightaway run? We haven't seen many of those yet because drivers are defending well. Through turns number 4, over to 5 now. Will Rogero dive bomb here in turn number 6? No, she's settling right in. This is going to be a back straightaway run into turn number 11, or could it be 12? They're up through the curbing, coming down now into the bus stop. Heavy on the next one. That's turn number 9 through 10. Here we go. Down the back chute. Final lap here in Junior Max. Correa leads. He's to the outside. Here comes Rojero. She looks to the inside. Side by side over the curb. Oh no, Correa spins. Rojero with the position. She'll take the victory. Correa spins on the exit. Zhu finishes second. Correa third. Kirkwood in 4th spot. Kirkwood third. Kingsley 4th. Garrison 5th. Correa ends up in 6th. Rocha 7th. Munoz 8th. Estep 9th. And Austin Versteeg rounds out the top 10. But Ashley Rojero, a late move to the apex, up over the curbing. Correa with nowhere to go. Wasn't able to get around to make the corner. Rojero was already through. He had to go 4 wheels right over top of the chicane. That car went sideways. Zhu was able to go through for second, and Kirkwood ends up in 3rd.